What is going on, guys? This is Investoreddy here. Welcome back to my channel. And we're looking at my portfolio again after a day, and it has kept going up. Yes, I did put more money in it, but I've only been putting a few dollars in there, and it still goes up, regardless on how the performance of the market is. Yesterday, it was on the red. So that to me that doesn't phase me anymore. Like I said, I used to be a rookie investor. I mean, I'm still kind of a rookie. I'm learning every day on how the markets work. So I'm still learning every day. I'm still trying to figure out how the markets move, how the markets work. I try to get news as quickly as possible, but something like that is very difficult. It'll take me some time to actually follow up with the news quick and try to get insider information legally. Because what I've learned is you have to get information the legal way, and I guess there's an illegal way too. You just have to do it right because if you don't play your cards right, you can get into some trouble, and that's the last thing I want to do, to be honest. Then either get sued or go to prison or jail. So I'm checking out my portfolio right here. I'm up 1.29%. I believe the last time I made a video, I was up 3%. And to be honest, that being 1.29%, that's not bad. What I did very good research on is basically if you get a 3 to 5% gain on your stocks every day, I that to me and what I heard, that's very rare. It just depends on how the market is. It depends on what stocks you have, and also it depends on how many shares you have. Because if you have like 10,000 shares, yeah, you're gonna be up, especially if you get good news. And if you have multiple shares of like a lot of stock, then yeah, your portfolio is gonna be golden. But there are some days where it's red, and I've accepted those red days. What I do with those red days, I just basically buy small pieces of stock. That's what I do. What I could do is not really like touch the money, not put more money in, because what a lot of people do is they pull the money out for profit and then reinvest it back in. That's what I've been thinking of honestly doing. And that's actually not a bad idea now that I think about it, because I could really grow my portfolio, not fast, but efficiently at that. Because I was thinking, yes, if I pull out more of my profit and wait for the market to go down again and focus on the same stocks, like for example McDonald's, it's a good company to invest in. Like if I make $1,000, I pull out just the profit or the entire money, and it goes down, and I reinvest it back in again, and I go back, I basically made $1,000. I keep making it, but that's very hard to do because we don't know how the market moves, especially with McDonald's. McDonald's is always on the news. Good news, bad news, breaking news. McDonald's came out with a new food. Breaking news. Some customer got like food poisoning or something like that. It's just an example of many companies that just have good and bad news, and just how the markets move. So I've currently added $50 to my investments. Like I said, I put small amounts of cash in here now and then. And as you can see today, I was actually down in the morning. I was down around the 30, around the 20, $30 negative. And then in this afternoon, we keep seeing it go down. And then towards the end, as soon as it hits one, I'm literally up 1.3%, $31.11. So this is very interesting because I never had a a jump increase like this ever. Like out of all the times I've been investing, I've never had a huge increase like that before. What usually happens is I have a small increase, or I just have a red day, and it goes all the way down. But this is very interesting. This is the first time this has ever happened, where it just jumps up like that automatically to a $30 range of gains, which is good. So I'm going to be scrolling down to seeing all the profits. As you can see, I have four pending stocks that I bought pieces of. We're going to be looking at, let's see, price. There we go. We're going to be looking at, let's see, where's that one stock I was investing in? Where is it? Where is it? I just saw it here. It's right here. I just saw it. Here it is, Prospect Capital. Now, this stock, I have a story to tell you guys about this. So basically, what this stock is, it's a business model company that basically loans like investment, private businesses. As you can read here, they basically deal with current income and long term income, basically like debt and equity. They basically provide to other businesses and other governments um, to basically like they'll pay off a certain amount of debt and you just have to repay them back with either has to be payments or interest. I'm not really sure how much the company actually does because back then I actually used to invest in this company. If you could scroll back over here, late 2019, around here. Actually, no, right here, right around here. This was the first stock I saw and I bought. And what I did from here all the way to here, and before like right here, what I basically did, I was buying, selling, buying, selling. And as you can see, I was barely making any money, and I completely and with all the stocks, including this stock, I completely destroyed my Robinhood account. It's on the red. It's negative, which that basically proves that I was a rookie investor. I did options trading. I made some good plays, made some gains. I lost a lot of money too. Don't even get me started on how much money I lost. I do not want to talk about that one because that one's just really bad. But this company has really blows my mind because it has changed so much. I don't know if it's because of the pandemic or more companies started asking for more loans or more debt forgiveness or basically told Prospect Capital, hey, we need to borrow this much money. We'll pay you back in this interest, or we'll pay this. We need to borrow $1 billion. We'll pay you back, and just this stock it just shocks me. It just shocks me completely because during the pandemic, you can see down here it was down $3, $3. It jumps up a little bit here, up to $4. Then it just stays in the four, and then a huge spike increase all the way up to $8.50, or no, almost $9. This stock was booming, and then as you can see here, it's the sell off. People were selling; they were over it. It was basically, I wouldn't say it's a quick pump and dump because this is a long uptrend. This is just a huge trend. Like it keeps going; it's not stopping. It's very interesting to me. So this was not, I wouldn't call it a pump and dump. I would call it a huge pump and then sell off. They just sell it. It was a long term, I would say around, say May, I would say a year hold of gains until sell off. And then it just cooled down. And what shocks me most is because I'm going to scroll down here. Here's all the information about their earnings, their opening, the highs, lows, 1 year in, 1 year low, one high low. I mean, sorry, 1 year low, 1 year high, dividend yield. This is what blows my mind. So when I started investing in this stock, the dividend was horrible, and believe me, it was pretty bad. It was literally like let's say you have one share of this before the let's not focus on like let's not focus on this. Let's focus on, actually no, I actually started investing in 2018, sorry. 2018, yeah, around here. So basically here I was just playing around. It kept going up and down, up and down. I wasn't making money. It was like like I wasn't, my portfolio wasn't moving. I was basically stuck here, and then I sold it. Didn't focus on this part. What blows my mind about this company is back then, around 2018, like I said, I'm going to scroll here, 2018, around there, around here, this company was not a $3 billion company, not even a billion-dollar company. This company was, I believe, 600 million, worth 600 million of its value, and they're paying $6 per share. And I kept buying and selling, and the highest I've made in dividend is probably $60. So it was not a lot. And now fast forward to from 2018 to 2021, it skyrockets to almost $9. Its market cap went from 600 million to 3.9 billion dollars. which I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate this company. I just never could picture or imagine this company just changing quickly. I did not expect so many people from like here to here. I didn't expect so many companies and private businesses and governments to just ask this company and any other news that this company has or has been pushed out to just get loans at interest rate and just push it on. Like this company, I don't know where this company will go long term to be honest because of what's going on, but now that I really think about it, I want this company to be held long term. I just want to hold long term. If this company doesn't move like at all or a lot in the next, let's say, what, 3 years, if it goes up to like $10, that's a huge increase from $7. But if it's a very slow movement company like it is right now, I will hold it for the dividend because the dividend is insane. But I mean, it's not like crazy, but 72 cents compared to what it was 2018 of 6 cents, that's a huge dividend increase. It was what was it like 6 or 7%? Now it's 9.7%. That's a huge dividend increase. I did not, like I said, I did not expect this company to jump up from a $3 billion value into a 72 cents dividend rate. Like I never could have pictured this company to ever do that. Like this company is wild to me. And if it can have another huge bull run for for at least like one more year, as you can see here in what around here from June, it started just popping off, and then fast forward later to June again, it's at its all time high, then boom, sell off, just a huge sell off right here. If it can have another run like this, and I'm just holding, yes, I could sell the stock. I could literally go to trade right here. I could go to sell. I could sell like let's see, I could sell all my stocks and shares and pull out mass gain profit. But I'm not gonna do that because of the dividend. That's why I will not sell. I would rather hold this. Like if I'd rather hold this and for the dividend than just sell for mass profit. Yes, the profit would be huge if I had, let's say, if I was investing right now, I'm investing $100, which is 12 shares. If I was investing $10,000 and I made, let's say I made like 5 to 7 grand profit, yes, I could pull out the money. I could pull it out if I made 9 grand profit. Like realistically, I want to put it in perspective. If I made 9 grand profit, yes, I could pull out the profit or pull the whole thing out and be how people call it, the back then filthy stinking ranch. But I'm not going to do that. I'm a long-term holder. Like I believe like in good companies even though they're very slow growth like Prospect Capital. As you can see, it's not really going anywhere. Like no sooner to bankruptcy or like growing crazy like McDonald's and PayPal and Google. I just want to hold the stock for the dividend. Like yes, I made 13 cents profit gain whatever, but the dividend is where you make where you make the true wealth. That's where the true wealth comes. It really is. And I'm kind of shocked that the trading volume is zero. So that's how you know this company is not traded a lot. That explains, they just hit me. That explains why it doesn't grow at all. Like the reason it grew from June 2020 to June 2021, 1 year, is because of the news. People weren't buying and trading. Okay, yes, maybe some people were actually set buying and then selling off. But I don't think that was a lot for the trading volume. I don't think a lot of people have this company. Okay, maybe I do. Maybe a lot of people. I'm scrolling down. Maybe as you can see here, okay, so I'm actually wrong. So a lot of people invest in this company, but as you can see, people sell at a loss. People like I'm scrolling fast here because I have no time to just read everything off. So we're gonna go back up here. So a lot of people. So what I believe a lot of people do is they buy and sell just to get a quick buck or at least get some profit. Like I don't know how many people are gonna do this long term, because the list goes on. I don't want to read the whole list, but for me, I'm a long-term holder. I will hold this for a long time. Like if my maxes have $10,000 in the stock, and it's and like this stock's not gonna go bankrupt, it'll just pay me in dividend. I'm fine with that. If I get $6,000 in dividends, which by the way I've already installed on the public app, or this app right here. I use public for this. I don't use Robinhood anymore because I got over it. I don't really like how Robinhood's doing it all everything, but I use public. But what I basically was gonna say right now is for Prospect Capital, I adjusted my investments to put it back into the company. So like let's say get a dividend of $6,000. That $6,000 is not going to be in my trading view. It's not going to be in my account. It's going to go back to the company. So and that's what's going to happen to every dividend stock I have. So like if I have $9,000 of McDonald's, and let's say I get paid 3 grand, that 3 grand is going to go back to McDonald's. It's not going to be in my trading buying power. It's going to go back into the company. So that's how I plan to increase my investments. Yes, I could, I could essentially let that money turn into buying power so I can buy different stocks. But I rather let my money like make more money for me, increase more dividends along the way. So basically, I don't have to do any work. Well, I mean, like you guys know what I mean by that. Like I don't have to decide and be picky on what stock it is because I think that's just the ultimate goal, like just reinvesting back in the company. Like that's how you build true wealth. So let me know what you guys think about this stock. This stock is not a huge stock. Yes, it's a $3 billion company, but it doesn't really go anywhere. It doesn't go that much. This stock is good for a dividend stock. I'm shocked that back then it was 6 cents per share. Now it's at 72 cents per share. Now, hopefully this doesn't change and they decrease it back to 6 cents, because if they did, I might as well just sell it. But I'm so far digging the 72 cents. I don't mind. And with this price of $7 per share, even though it's not cheap, I'm willing to pay that. I really am. Let me know what you guys think about this stock and everything I've talked about. Let me know. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.